Madden football is the home of Super Bowl 56, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Giants and the Pats, and it's coming up next.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion New England Patriots taking on the NFC champions, the New York Giants. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of the Super Bowl will begin at the 25. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Now Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. Throwing, Jones. He'll get this one to Galladay. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Back deep for the Patriots, Gunnar Olszewski. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Here's Jones, throwing on first down. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. That catch good for only a couple. From the 38, Jones. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Jones on first and 10. Well, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Nick Folk for the point after. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Cooper is going to remain in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up first and 10. Jones throw taken in by Slayton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Jones. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And that will be incomplete.
Well, they moved the ball okay here in these first two drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Olszewski now to return. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Jones now on 1st down. On the move to his left. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kendrick Bourne. An even 90 yards. And the Patriots continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now 14-0. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
Yeah, and that was sheer determination right there. He decided before the play, if there was a sliver, he was going to take advantage of it. Looked the ball in, turned on the jets, and took it all the way.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? The turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn it into first downs and hopefully points.
A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Meanwhile, Jones' throw here pulled in by Galladay. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that is on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Rolling to his left. Open man is Bourne. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
And that's why you do all the drills that you're doing from the quarterback position, because you're not going to just throw to your strength. The right-handed quarterback naturally will want to move to the right side to throw the football. But sometimes you've got to go left, and that's exactly what happened on that play. Forced to his left, still able to accurately throw it downfield for a completion.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So we've come upon halftime. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Jones throw taken in by Bourne. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Steps away. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And, oh, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Now Jones off the play fake. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 1st down carry for Barkley. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got to just pin their ears back and get after him now.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And Barkley did not get there. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for New York. Now here on EA Sports. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
They run with Harris. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. Complete. Hunter Henry with the ground. Gets through and now an opening. Touchdown. Hunter Henry. 60 yards. And the Pats are feeling good as they extend their lead in the Super Bowl. Folk connects on the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So that drive, 4 plays, and it ends with a New England touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no return from Cooper. Out it'll go to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Those Super Bowl hopes that they had really dwindling now here in the 4th quarter. That NFC crown. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 53 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you want. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Extra point up and good by Folk, and the lead will swell by one more. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. Cooper is going to remain in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly.
Now Jones is hit. He lost the football, and the Patriots have it.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through, and that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the 13-year man puts it through. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. And it's another Super Bowl title for the New England Patriots.